Hey guys, welcome back to Jolly Joey Gaming. Today we're discussing why the owner of Prime, well the one half, the shittier side, is a piece of shit.
One that really hurt me is you told me I need a therapist because I believe in Jesus. That one hurt me.
No, I didn't. I said you need a therapist because Jesus isn't quite doing it for you.
Logan Paul hates his co-host, Curious George, with such a passion. He brings up his religious beliefs just to shit all over them and repeatedly calls them out for being part of a religion that doesn't accept homosexuality and shouldn't be taken seriously because, well, he said so. The religion, Christianity. The constant hostility seems to stem from weeks prior from their previous podcast with Bobby Lee, suggested because of the intro to their newest addition to Impulsive.
What do I need a therapist for?
To get you to level up.
In what?
Yourself.
In what category?
Emotional intelligence.
Emotional, me.
Yes.
I'm not emotionally intelligent. Could you pick a time and frame any day of our life?
Here's one. 3 weeks ago when you were sitting in that chair, you stormed off this exact podcast because you were upset about something a comedian said.
But besides that, he still finds a way to bring up his religion and specifically the hatred for homosexuals.
I don't think that we have to condemn homosexuality. I don't think that we have to condemn sex before marriage, or a slew of
Don't condemn it.
I don't know if I can. I just don't know if I can get behind. Like, that's silly to me. That seems silly to me. So I think it's a silly practice to engage in. I think it deserves satire. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, but that's not
subscribe to a doctrine that slams homosexuality. Come on, bro. That's ridiculous.
I mean, you keep bringing up that I bash gay people all the time. When have I ever done that,
bro? That is a staple of your religion, and it's not bashing gay people; it's condemning them.
But have you, as George Janko, as your best friend, have you ever seen me to any straight man or gay man or any type of person ever have ever shown any hatred ever?
No, but you're in the same boat with a large group of people that do.
My favorite part about this section is that it's called a debate. Where the fuck is the debate? Credit to Mike for trying, but there was none. It's Logan and his podcast versus his co-host. There is no debate there. There's one side and him specifically tackling a specific issue within this guy's religion. That specific factor, I believe, has progressed over time to shrink. It's just a bit crazy to see this kind of thing being thrown out there. Can't seem to boggle my head around the fact that you would want to invite somebody on your show to do specifically this after talking about the friendship and all this shit. Like, you don't just drag someone that, like, your best friend or anyone that you know onto something like that in the public, even though they start off the podcast talking about how they have nothing to talk about and no content, and they would be surprised if they would get anything out of it. It leads me to believe that he used them for clicks and views. It just seems at this point like he just controls whatever he feels like is the right message, regardless of his other co-hosts or anyone that comes on, which just comes off as arrogant and also leads to being impulsive, which is the name of the show.
People have a very intimate relationship. People feel that they've been saved, that their lives have been saved by their gods, by whoever they choose to call their higher power. So you're even just questioning that, especially in the way that you do, which is never very skillful or graceful in any way, is harmful and is destructive.
I disagree.
I disagree.
Now, I'm not religious myself, so I'm not making this specifically to attack him because of his, I guess I would call it his misconception of what Christianity is. I don't think he gives two fucks about religion in this case. I think he's using it as a pawn to attack George in the worst way possible by bringing him onto a podcast in front of millions of your fans and then discrediting everything that he's ever believed in and calling him out in front of all these people as being a homophobic because he stands and supports with these people. You defining in on something and then peer pressuring him to seek different guidance in the world, which is the most fucked up thing I think anyone could do, especially at a stature of your level. In conclusion, Prime is good, Logan is trash. I think that Logan has used this kind of feud that they had built up a few weeks ago and kind of used this essentially to build views and content out of this situation. Not only that, but using this to degrade him because he was embarrassed on the Bobby Lee podcast. At least that's what I'm picking it up as. If you liked my opinion, please like and subscribe. If you didn't, please also do the same, because it really helps. Gonna move on to the next thing now. I don't know, trying new things every video, I guess. Have a good one.